They took Fear Factor, locked it in a house, and said, good luck. From panic attacks to gross challenges, I'm recapping every wild moment. This is Kinda Unhinged. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Fear Factor House of Fear video, and we are on season 1, episode 10. This is the season finale. So we begin this episode with Johnny telling us that Dita is indeed okay after being rushed to the hospital at the end of the last episode. So for this last challenge, the players have to go head to head against another player to see what two players will play in the final end game. And in this challenge, the players were locked inside of this tank with alligator gars. And they are tasked with solving a maze that will release a screwdriver. Then they have to take that screwdriver and unscrew the lid of the tank to release themselves from the tank. And the person that does that the fastest wins and secures their spot in the final end game. So Ethan and Rob had to go first. And Ethan was feeling like he was at a disadvantage because Rob is a diver and he can hold his breath a lot longer than Ethan can. So when they start this challenge, they are both moving super fast, solving their puzzle. Ethan is the first to solve his maze and release his screwdriver, but Rob solves his soon after him, and they're both trying to get their lids off. So they are neck and neck. But Ethan is able to release himself from the tank quicker than Rob, and he secures his spot in the final end game, which means that Rob was eliminated from the game. So next up, it was Jaylene versus Chelsea. And before they can even get into the tank, Jaylene is already super scared of the alligator gars. And to make it worse, she's afraid of drowning. She can't swim. So she's panicking. But she starts off pretty quickly trying to solve her maze. She wasn't quick enough though, because Chelsea finished her maze first, released her screwdriver, and then let herself out of the tank, securing her spot in the final two and eliminating Jaylene. Which brings us to the final end game, which was a head-to-head race. So there were two 18-wheeler trucks attached to each other moving down a track. And the players have to start off in the passenger seat of one of these 18-wheelers as it's flying down this track. And they have to get out of the passenger seat, scale the side of the truck to the back of the truck, and find a set of keys in one of the boxes in the back. Once they find the keys, they have to make their way up on top of the truck, cross over untethered to the other truck where there is a box full of money. And if you find the right key to open up your box the quickest, you win the $200,000 and you win the first season of Fear Factor House of Fear. So when they start off, Chelsea is moving quickly, scaling the side of this truck, and she makes it into the back of her truck before Ethan. She starts going through the boxes looking for keys, but Ethan catches up to her and manages to find his keys faster than she does. And he heads up to the top of the truck and crosses over to the other truck. But Chelsea finds her keys and starts to catch up with Ethan. She crosses over to the other truck and starts going through her keys, trying to open up her box. So once again, they are neck and neck. But Ethan is able to open up his box first, and he wins Fear Factor House of Fear Season 1. And it is well deserved. Ethan has played hard from the start to the finish of this game. He was the youngest contestant, and I couldn't be more happy for him. And he said the first thing that he's going to buy with his money is a door, because he said his room doesn't even have a door. You guys let me know who you were rooting for in the comments down below. If you want more Fear Factor content, then go ahead and subscribe, because at the end of this episode, Johnny teased us with Fear Factor 48 Hours that will be coming soon to Fox. So I will be reviewing that. So stay tuned to the channel if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one.